Good morning, everybody. My name is Dylan with Designs by Dylan, and welcome to Ellis Home and Garden. Dina and I are excited to be here this week because not only are we making a wreath, but honey, I've got a cake to show you. I know, this is Ellis Home and Garden, but guys, Marti Gras is such a big deal in Louisiana and in New Orleans and Jefferson, so they're actually offering a king cake this year, which I just now found out what it was because I don't really celebrate Marti Gras. So I'm excited to show you guys the cake and tell you about what I have learned. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Make sure to leave a comment down below as you join us. Let us know where you're watching from, and any questions or comments that you have throughout today's video, drop those down below as well. I also want to start out by saying that everything you see here can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com, honey, from the flowers to the wreath to the cake. Okay, we got all three things on the website. So I'm excited to be here today. We got lots to talk about. I might look a little crusty because I stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning because I knew Dina was going to watch all those shows, and I had to also. So we watched both 911s and we watched The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor. So we're going to discuss all of that here on the video. Sidebar, did you see Dale and Claire already broke up?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's something else we're going to talk about, y'all. Okay, y'all leave a comment. How was your weekend? Mine was so good. Let me tell you a story. So we have a friend named Tia. Tia, if you're watching, how you doing, girl? She's fabulous, and what I mean is fabulous. And she has a boyfriend named Robin, and they're just the perfect couple. They've been together, I think, maybe like almost 8 months, and so he contacted us and decided that he wanted to throw her a surprise birthday party. So we got together, we planned this party. There were so many people there, and she was completely shocked, started crying, and she's never had a birthday party before, ever. She's 40 years old, so she loved it. It was awesome. So that's what we did on Saturday. We had a surprise birthday for Tia, and so if you're watching, I hope you had a great birthday. Her birthday was actually yesterday. And then Sunday, we just relaxed and chilled all day. I did laundry, I worked on orders, I worked on product on my website, and also I bought Josh what I call a big boy desk from Office Depot. And you know on there it says like an hour assembly. Well, 6 hours later, he finally got the desk together and got it moved upstairs. So now we just got to clean everything up and get it organized. But that's a job. Have you guys ever bought furniture like that? Even from Walmart, and it says 30-minute assembly on a bookcase? No, because none of the holes are right, none of the tools are right. It's just a nightmare. Okay, so we have done Marti Gras, but before we move on to Easter, let's talk cake, because, girl, I've been eating cake, okay? So, this is something new that they're offering at Ellis Home and Garden, and it is called a king cake. If you've heard of a king cake before, or have had one, leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, let us know. Honest to God, I'd never heard of a king cake before, never knew what it was, but y'all know I love a sweet. So, these are actually sold at Ellis Home and Garden in the stores, but you can buy the large ones for $32 that are online. ellishomeandgarden.com, and they can be shipped to anywhere in the U.S. continental. Did I say that right?
Continental unit.
Continental U.S. Okay, so this is one at the smaller ones, y'all. Look at this. It smells so good. It smells like, oh my gosh, it's all over my arm. It smells like cinnamon roll. It's basically what it is. But it's got the Marti Gras colors, so it's got the green, the purple, and the yellow, and it's just basically a big cream-filled cake. It's like a cinnamon roll. It's got cream cheese icing on it, and they have different flavors each week. And the flavor of the week this week is chocolate chip and cream. It's even got a little crown on there. How cute! So I love this. I would, dive into this on the video, but it isn't that kind of party. So I'm gonna save this for later when I get home, and I'll give Josh some, maybe if he's a good boy. But I wanted to tell you guys about these. So they're $32. They're from Louder King Cakes, which is in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a great source. It's a great bakery. And we always want to provide you guys with the best, whether it's flowers product or whether it's food. Okay, so get on the website. Check them out. $32 for the large. Chocolate chip and cream. They're fresh. They're warm. Not really. But you put them in the microwave. But they're so good. So you guys should check them out. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that over there. You're going to have temptation sets in. That's why if you're on a diet, it's not good to go to Mexican food place because you want to eat the chips. So that's kind of like the cake. I'm just going to put it over there. Out of sight, out of mind. Okay. We have an 18-inch oval grapevine wreath here. Wait till y'all see all the stuff we're going to put on this thing, okay? First off, we've got some fabulous ribbons. Honey, you know Ellis has always got lots of ribbon. So we got 2 ribbons. Look at these little tulips. I love tulips and I love yellow. I think it's the most underestimated color ever. So we got yellow tulips. Remember this from last year? Look, honey, we're bringing back an old friend, and I don't mean me. Right here, we have these tulip bushes. These were like the #1 seller for Easter last year. We have them there in the pink and white. They're on the website too. We're going to use this as a cute little filler. we're going to use that, and then I have a piece of greenery, some Boston Fern greenery, and we're going to use that on here as well to create a beautiful wreath. So first things first, let's get our bow on there, okay? And don't forget, guys, we carry Pro Bow the Hand on the website, ellishomeandgarden.com. So, you know, if you're struggling with your hand-tied bows, or it's just not your thing, and you need a little bit of assistance, like I do with my diet girl, where is Jenny Craig when I need her? You get on the website and get a Pro Bow the Hand. And if you're going to use it, use row D. I always tell my divas that, and that's probably the size you're going to need to get about the same size bow as I'm putting here on this wreath. Okay? We've also got lots of cute Easter ribbon on there. I freaking love it. Okay, so I'm on the food topic y'all now because all we're talking about is food. So I want to know, what are you guys eating for lunch today? I have not really been, I hope my friend Katie's not watching because they're supposed to be dieting together. You know, you save a picture of your salad on the phone, and then every time she asks what you eat, you just send her a salad. But I have been eating not too good, and I hate to say it, but like last night we had lasagna. Let me tell y'all a story. I love homemade lasagna, and Dina could probably say this too. Girl, Stouffer's is just as good. Okay, I love Stouffer's lasagna. Popped it in the oven, got some Texas toast, and a salad in a bag, and we called it a night because we had so many shows to watch. You like Stouffer's?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. You like ricotta cheese?
Mm-hmm.
That's my fave. So I always find the ones at the store with the ricotta cheese in it. Okay, let me get me a pipe cleaner. This off. So what's everybody got going today?
Did we check the volume?
Do what?
Did we check the volume before?
Yes, it's all the way up.
Okay.
What's everybody doing today? I've got to go, when we get done with here, we've got to run to the post office, drop some things off to ship. And then I've got Philip coming over. He's my film dude, and we're going to film 2 tutorials that are going to be released later this week in Dylan Steve's monthly design group. So I'm excited for that. It's been a little bit. Okay, got the beautiful bow. I'm going to come over here and pop this into the wreath. Maybe. It's sometimes easier, y'all, to use wire. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Put the bow on there. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I love the pink and the green together. I feel like they contrast really well. Okay, sidebar. We are updating our camera system. I told you guys last week I'm just going to kind of keep you in the loop. So I'm sure because Dina asked, some of you were saying you can't hear that great. We're just working on trying to get an internet line drop back here that's going to give us a stronger signal. So therefore, the presentation that we give you is going to be as high definition as possible. Girl, I need some powder. Okay, and so that's coming very soon. We're waiting on them to drop the line. But I'm going to have a microphone up here, so it's going to be I'm going to be like yelling in your ear. So that's coming very soon. So just be patient with us. We are trying to give you guys an upgrade here on Tuesdays. Okay, got the bow in there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this bush right here. I just have one because I just need a small amount of greenery to start this off because everything else is so full and thick on here. Okay? Remember, this is for demo purposes, guys, but if you are doing this at home, you want to make sure that you get your glue gun out and you glue everything in so that it stays in place. Okay? So I'm going to start over here. And I'm just going to add a thin layer of greenery all the way up throughout the wreath. Okay? And while I add this really quick, let's take our first poll. I want to know who watched The Bachelor last night. If you did, leave a comment, say yes or no, so we can see the 3 people who did, and Dean and I are going to talk to you about it. Y'all know we update every week. Okay, I'm going to just work this up the wreath. And again, it's not supposed to be anything special, it's just a thin layer.
There's one.
Okay, one person. Okay. After you get that thin layer, guys, of greenery in there with your bow, again, it's on an 18-inch wreath, let's add this filler first. Do you want to do that first? Yeah. let's add this filler first, okay? Okay. We watched The Bachelor 2, and we can't do Victoria, okay? She's so catty and nasty, and the way that she talks about those girls, I mean, no wonder she has no friends. I mean, I hate when people complain about not having a relationship with the other girls in the house and cry when they're bullies. You know, you're rude and disrespectful and hateful, and I hate that in a person. So that's why she's the way she is. But I also think that the other blonde-headed girl, I don't know her name, y'all, but
Anna.
Anna. I really liked her until she started making up rumors about the girl being an escort. I mean, that could hurt somebody's reputation after the show when she tries to go back to work. So I don't like that either. The new group of girls, though, they were all bringing their A game with their dresses, and I love that. Anything you want to add, Dina? Because, you know, I just focus on one topic, which is usually Victoria.
Yeah.
So y'all leave your feedback if you watch.
Very, very nasty. A bully.
Yep. And she needs to get her a hot compress, okay? That sty or whatever is still in her eye. And she's never, oh my God, and how funny was it when they did that game and that one girl was floating up in that river still. You know, that pumpkin? And I can't believe they put her in that boxing ring, because some of them girls want to kill each other. I was hoping Victoria was on that date.
Yeah.
But she wasn't. Okay, y'all, so we're adding in other pieces. This is just another great filler they have at Ellison. This right here, I think this is supposed to be Willow, to be honest with you, but it's a larger version because it kind of looks like an Easter egg, but it's not. So I think that's what that is meant to be, which is a filler that I like to use for spring.
The queen needs to go.
The queen, and Adina mentioned too, like when she ripped that girl's crown off her head, like, what are you doing? And then she was sitting there with that fur on, telling her, come here. Excuse me? Yeah, I couldn't do it, y'all. Couldn't do it.
Michelle. Somebody said they forgot the name of the girl from Minnesota. Michelle.
She came on last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good connection. She was sweet. They went on that one-on-one date. Loved it. Okay, y'all. I got that first layer of greenery in there, or that filler. Now we're going to go back with the tulip filler. And this is, again, was our #1 seller last year, I think, for Easter. I just made that up. But I think it sounded good. We sold a ton of this, and I used it a lot because it's such a great filler for all things Easter and spring. And I think that tulips kind of go either way. So, what's y'all's favorite flower? Leave a comment. I do this poll all the time because I love to talk about it. My favorite, I have two. I like hydrangeas and I like tulips. And tulips last for about 3 seconds, but they're pretty while they do. And just like these, look how pretty these are. So, y'all leave a comment on that. What's yours, Ian? Don't say carnations, I'll have to tackle you.
I think daisies and hydrangeas.
Yeah, those are all pretty. I don't love this, but I love a good dandelion, honey. I still, when it's in my front yard, like one comes up a year, I go out there and blow it like I was 5 years old. Josh always makes fun of me and tells me I'm a child, but you know, keeps you young.
Angela says pink carnations.
Ooh, Angela. You know, some people, they love the carnations, girl. I'm not a big fan, but some people love them. Okay, as you get up towards the top of the wreath, you're probably going to have to cut some of this off so it's not so full and bulky. And then you can kind of change it up from there. But you just want to keep adding.
Oh, I like hyacinths too.
On the flower, dude, I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's
Maybe
the
if I saw it.
pink and purple ones that come up in early spring
Do we have these selling out there?
with the daffodils.
Okay. Is it a bulb or a flower?
It's a bulb.
Oh, okay. Do you have bulbs in your house?
Mm-hmm.
Everything? You ever been to Lee Gardens for the daffodils?
Mm-mm.
You ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Or you should go. Bring your mom.
Doris, I have a peace rose in my front yard.
Well, we need to send Victoria a peace rose, don't you think? She needs a little piece of her life on The Bachelor. Okay, y'all, and for those of you who hate The Bachelor, let's move on. We also watched 911 and 911 Lone Star. You know, 911, the original, was always my fave. And then last year I really loved Lone Star better. And then this year I'm back to the original, just because Athena, the police officer, or sergeant, she's my favorite character in all the shows. But you know, we watched 911 Lone Star because of Rob Lowe. But what is y'all's favorite out of the series? Which is your favorite? Which one better? The original?
Probably the original.
And I love the bald-headed one too. I don't know her name. What's her name? And she's a firefighter. I can see
The
her
original?
name. Yeah.
Henrietta?
Henrietta. Love her, y'all. Love her, love her. And she's on like Instagram, and it's so fun to see her like out of the fire outfit because she does all kinds of stuff. Oh my God, look how full and pretty that's looking, y'all. Okay, we're gonna put a smaller piece up here at the top. Taper that off a little bit. Beautiful. Okay. So now, to give us a last pop of color, we're going to use these little tulips. These are real touch, so they feel real. They're really pretty and good quality. And these are on the website too, ellishomeandgarden.com. Easter's 25 off, by the way. That is the item of the week. I forgot to tell you guys. I got so caught up in the cake. But great time to get on there and get those. So these are perfect small little stems. Wait till y'all see how that yellow pops. These are beautiful. You can bend them any way that you want. Ooh, I love them, y'all. And I'm kind of leaving them long so I can put them where I want. This one up here. What did anybody say about I don't want anything?
They like the original.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the next one. But I just want to know, I know Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk, I think that's his name, he's Gwyneth Paltrow's husband. They created all these shows together, like American Horror Story and 911 and all this stuff. How do they come up with these scenarios sometimes? I'm like, my God, I would never think of it.
You said those are real touch tulips?
Yes, they feel real. They don't smell real, girl, but they feel real. But they're beautiful. And real touch means they just, like it sounds, they feel just like real tulips. And we're probably just going to have to use one bushel of them. This one over here. Okay. Look how fast and easy that came together, y'all. Perfect for spring. I'm going to lift it up and show y'all up close. Look at all the material in there. Here's what it looks like from the side view. Love it. So everything can be found on the website at ellishomeandgarden.com. Some other things that would be pretty to add to this would be maybe some ivy, very good ivy, stuff like that. You can hang it down towards the bottom, give yourself some length on there as well. But again, the king cakes are available on the site too, the large ones, for $32. And it's basically like a large cinnamon roll with cream cheese icing. Remember that they have different flavors of the week. Don't we love that? And Victoria does too. Flavors of the week, y'all. And this week it's chocolate chip and cream. That was so tacky, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, chocolate chip and cream. Get it. Okay, they're from Louder King Cakes in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is a beautiful, great bakery. They make awesome stuff. So definitely check them out. Okay? Before we go, if you've had a king cake before, just give us a little thumbs up, okay? I want to know, because I never heard of them, but girl, I'm about to devour this thing as soon as we get home.
I've heard of them, I've just never had them.
I know, so. Okay. Trying to think what else we need to talk about, y'all. Y'all watched any good? Oh, I watched a good movie this weekend. It's called
Lots of thumbs.
Oh, everybody's saying what with me? It's called Ready Player One. Have you seen this, Tina? Oh, okay. You like animated stuff? Not really animated. It's about this cyber world basically, and everything is like you have an avatar. So it's real people, but you put on a little mask and you're like an avatar world. Girl, it's so good. It's 2 years old, but we watched that and I loved it. Okay, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm not ready to say bye yet. You want to go to the greenhouse? Let's go to the greenhouse. Come on. I'll have Dina take me. Take this down. She gotta take the phone out. Okay, y'all. Don't look at my love handles. Here we go. We're gonna go to the greenhouse. It's been a minute. We've been on a tour of the store. Actually, let's take a tour of the store. Y'all, look at all these pillows. So, they've got new cushions, all different colors, patterns, everything. All for spring. Trellises. They're starting to get in some patio stuff and more trellises here. So Not only the kind that stick in the ground, but the kind you could put in a pot or a planter too. Let's just walk down this aisle then. Look at all the color, y'all, with all these pillows and cushions.
Have you seen Cobra Kai?
I can't. Do you like that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Not yet.
Oh, God. Oh, let's take it. We're going to go out in the greenhouse actually, and then we'll come back. So they're starting to get in their patio furniture, which they always have a great selection of. Oh yeah, they got to upgrade. They got these new tables. You notice that? So the whole greenhouse got these, and they're awesome. So that's what's called a Sicily. That's some hot flower. Hey, Mark. We're doing a little video real quick, showing around. We don't want to. I wasn't ready to say goodbye yet, so I just thought let's go on a little tour. You got anything new?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get real close.
I know it looks kind of empty now, but I want you to take note. Look at the brand new tables we got. Galvanized tables. No more of that pallets and that heavy look. We're trying to elevate the look of the greenhouse. And I'm empty right now because I'm getting ready for a shipment. 2 shipments actually. The one's today, I think, and the other one's going to be on Sunday. So I'll have a lot more color, starting with like daffodil bulbs and muscari. I can't remember all the bulbs, tulips, and these are the ones that are already started. So we're clearing space to make room for all this color to go in front.
These look great.
And we power wash the floor, so it's yeah, we've done a real number in here.
Okay. We're getting a whole makeover up in here in the greenhouse. Okay.
DIY.
Yeah, is there anything new outside? We don't need to walk out there.
There's nothing. We have some new pottery that came in. We have more fountains, more bird baths, some more of our large ground pots, like those big, this size pots. Plant-wise, there's nothing. Oh, wait. Did we already talk about the dogwoods? I think I was telling that they were going to come in. We can go out there. I can just tell you because there's no color. It's just
Let's just tell.
they're just twigs. Okay. As always, I got like 3 or 4 varieties of apples, 2 or 3 of the plums, pear, iris, kefir, just to name a few, peach, harvester, and the other one escapes me. The dogwoods, the white, the pink, and the red. Pecan, 2 kinds of pecans, Pawnee and Caddo. Pawnee, I think, is the paper shell, if I'm not mistaken. Some cypress, red buds, a couple of maples. And a huge variety of Japanese maples, ranging from $199 to $269. Now they're pricey, but when the vendor goes up, we have to go up. I'll probably have 20 or 30 maple trees out there. So all that stuff's starting to come in. Right behind it's going to be the Meyer lemons and the oranges and limes. So probably in a couple of weeks. So that's what's.
So come get a tree.
Yeah, that's what's going on inside and outside. Oh, and magnolias. I've got like the D.B. Blanchard and the. There's another one. I can't think of it.
Don't ask me.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, but hey. Anyway, yeah, the trees start to come in.
All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna come visit him again when they get some more stuff, and we're gonna go inside real quick, look around.
Yeah, because it'll be just a few weeks, and I have all those geraniums, the big 12-inch geranium pots, the 1 gallon. So that whole middle section will be full of geraniums. So don't be a stranger.
By the way, where's Sharon at?
She's semi-retired.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come
I'm
back.
102 now, so we.
No, fine.
Yeah. God bless you.
Okay, y'all. Look right here. There's more pottery coming out. I love these right here. You could put these by your front door, and you can change them out seasonally. So even if you don't want a live flower in there, you can put styrofoam and build on top of those. I love those. Modern bird bath. They have different sizes. They have some brown ones. All of this throughout here. Great planters. I would always rather have lightweight pottery versus heavy because it's easier to move and to store. And honey, please. We have got wind chimes for days. So there's all kinds of wind chimes, from Corinthian bells, which are more on the high end, to more inexpensive ones. And there's also a large variety of bird feeders and hummingbird feeders, which, let's just talk. Okay. I have become obsessed with birds. I'm the bird lady. So I have a clear acrylic bird feeder I bought a year ago to go on the window in my dining room. And I got a couple birds here and there, so I thought, let's just, amplify it. So I bought another one. And so I put 2 right beside each other, and I thought the birds fly away for the winter. So I've been filling it up and stuff, and y'all, Yesterday, I had almost 16 birds on the bird feeder and on the ground. My dogs are going nuts. I have to lock them in now because they can't hurt my birds, but I go out there and feed them every day. Obsessed. We have all kinds of stuff like that. Okay, let's see what else. Let's go this way. So they're starting to get the room set up. So you guys know in Christmas they kind of change everything to Christmas. So now they're kind of changing it out of season. So I'm gonna let Dina show you. This is kind of looks like a nautical room. So it's like a gray color. It's whitewashes. Little farmhousey. I love this. Same with this one. Love the pops of turquoise with the brown. Really popular. And I love, love, love hydrangeas, y'all. Look at this. It's like a garden outside. They've got the bistro tables with the bird nests, the geraniums, ivy over the top. Love the whitewashed birdhouses and the pictures to go with it. And the topiary trees. Obsessed. You can see here, they're starting to get more product in. And on this side, I'm going to just let Dina show you. So there's lots of lanterns, every color, every size. On this side as well, guys, there is more stuff that's like garden stakes and things that sit outside. So show this. Look how pretty that is, guys. So I just took some grapevine garland. I'll have Dina get up close. And they added variegated ivy, some cabbage. I want to take you on a quick little tour of the store. They've got so many great things coming in each and every day. And not just Easter, but as soon as Easter's over, they've already started getting in patriotic stuff. So that's going to be coming in right behind the Easter. And flowers. I know the greenhouse is huge during the spring. It's Christmas at Christmas, but then outside during the spring, it's fabulous with all the amazing flowers, which is Dina's favorite time of year. So make sure that you guys come in, check out the stores, because every time it's a different experience in here. The designers work very hard to create beautiful scenarios in here that you can actually put together at your own home using product that they have here in the store. And everything on the website, everything on the video today on the wreath that we did can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com, including those king cakes, girl, which I can't wait to get home and have that for lunch. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Check out the website, and I will see you guys, me and Dina will see you next Tuesday, 10 a.m. CST here at Ellis Home and Garden. Bye, y'all.
Bye.